Welcome, boys, and in today's video we have a special video for you. Okay, in today's video we are going to be doing a dating breakdown, the do's and don'ts of what you should and you should be doing on a date, right? So the things you shouldn't be doing and the things that you should be doing on a date, right? On this particular video we're going to be reacting to it's a video I found online where it's like there's this guy, is called Druski. He has like a setup where on this particular occasion, Rick Ross is on a kind of like a blind date with a random chick, right? So there's a lot of things on here that we can learn from, and that is why we are going to do it today. That's why we're going to be reacting to this video today, because I believe there's some gems, some knowledge that we can take from this. Guys, you do not want to miss any part of this, because at the end, I will give you my final thoughts, okay? With that, guys, let's hop right into this video.
What you like doing?
Shopping, riding my bike.
Exercising?
Yeah, the occasional exercise for sure.
Okay, what you think about that calorie overload?
The what?
Fucking with a fat boy.
Here's the thing, guys. I already caught, because I'm so seasoned at this, I already caught something. Anytime you are talking to a woman and she starts telling you one of the things that she loves to do is shopping, that already tells you, you know what, there is something there. It doesn't always mean, but your antenna should always go up. Anytime you are on a date with a woman and you ask her what do you love to do, and shopping is the first thing that she tells you, your antenna should go up immediately. It shouldn't mean that she's disqualified totally, because a lot of girls love shopping. But when that's the first thing she says, that is a sign, not necessarily a red flag, but a sign that you go, okay, I will take note of that, right? She has to have other things for you to go, okay, this is that kind of person. Here's the thing, guys. When you are dating a woman, she puts the guys that she dates into two main categories, right? These are two main categories that should concern every man. There is the sexual guy, and then there's the provider guy, right? The sexual guy is the guy that she calls on for some good deed. The provider guy, this is the guy that she makes wait to get into bed, right? She makes this guy, and here's the thing, this guy probably has all the things that she wants, but she will make this guy wait, right? Because she has put him in that provider frame. She puts him in that, oh, you know what? This could be a long-term, good kind of boyfriend that she's going to be dating, right? Or a provider as in the guy that she's going to put in her phone as the foodie guy, right? Here's the thing, guys, you always want to be in that sexual guy. You always want her to put you in that sexual guy first, then you can work your way, and then you guys can do the whole relationship thing if she's worth it. But you don't want a woman to put you into that provider frame, because that means her sexual attraction for you is pretty low. The guy that she sees as the sexual guy, her sexual attraction for that guy is high. The guy she sees as a provider, her sexual attraction to him is very low. Let's continue.
I don't know. Like, I can get you right though.
You
I
ain't
can get
sure?
you right. Yeah.
What give me what? Working out?
Yeah.
So
Like we gonna go to the gym.
You creative?
Yes.
Okay, then you creative. Okay, that's what I'm talking about.
Just read this.
You like what you have so far? I mean, I'm just warming up. Talk to me, baby. Ask me a few questions.
Where are you from?
I'm from Miami.
From Miami.
Can somebody put my cup in my hand?
Yeah, I'm weak.
I like Miami. Miami's cool. South Beach is lit.
Not South Beach, Carol City. You gotta come to Carol City.
Oh.
I gotta take you to Checkers, baby.
To Checkers?
Yeah, I gotta get you some of them orange French fries.
Yeah.
But I just gotta make sure you get through the city. What else? Well, I can put this drink in.
I don't know. Ask me a question.
Oh, that's too easy. Let me see.
Where
Okay, Valentine's Day coming up, right?
It is.
What would
For
be your
sure.
perfect Valentine's Day? What gift? What set of flowers? What restaurant?
What
You know what I
gift?
mean? If I was to buy you a gift, what gift would be like, that was a dope ass, some cool shit. Put the
Probably
lighter right here. Whoever got the lighter, make sure.
a car. Definitely have to be a car. You
A
probably
what?
thought I was gonna say a bag, but I'm saying a car.
A car.
Yeah.
What kind of car?
Probably like a Bentayga, like a Bentley truck.
Those are ugly.
You don't like the Bentley trucks?
Nah.
Why?
I don't. I just don't like them. I like the G-Wagons better or the Lamborghini trucks. But anyway, what kind of car do you have now?
I have a Ford.
Hey, boys. Okay, so there's a lot of things that she said there that we have to break down. Remember when I said in the beginning of the video that you want a woman to put you in the sexual guy category rather than the provider? In this situation, she has obviously put Rick Ross in that provider frame, right? In that provider frame. Why? Because she knows this guy has money. She knows. That's why I always tell you guys, never lead with your money. It's not that you're trying to be cheap or anything, but once you let a woman know how much you make or you're leading with your money, she's going to automatically put you in that provider frame. She's going to now slow roll you. What does slow roll mean? That means that if she was thinking of hitting the sack with you that night, she's gonna be like, oh, no. If I give it to him too soon, he might leave. Let me see how much more I can get from him. So she will take you out of that sexual frame and put you into that provider frame. Right now, she has put Rick Ross in that provider frame. There is nothing sexual going on. She's not thinking of him as a sexual candidate, right? She's only thinking of him as the guy that can provide her stuff. Now, here's the thing. Is it Rick Ross's fault? No. Everyone knows that Rick Ross makes a lot of money, right? How do I know that she has put him in that provider frame? Because she's asking for a Bentley Bentayga. Guys, this car costs $160,000 MSRP. You know how I know that? Because I Googled it. $160,000. That's the gift that she's asking. This is somebody that you're just on the first day. We're assuming that you're on the first day, and he asked, what gift would you ask me to buy for you if we were going out? $160,000. Do you think if she's thinking that this man is supposed to be buying me $160,000, if that's what she wants, do you think that she's just gonna give him sex on that first day? No, because she wants to get as much as she can from that guy. Look and look at this. What car does she drive? She drives a Ford, right? I Googled it. It doesn't matter what year it is, right? A Ford costs between $30,000 to $50,000. I mean, I'm sure there's more, but there's no way that she's driving more than a $50,000 car. Imagine, let's say for easy math, she's driving a car that's cost $40,000, right? That's 4 times the amount of the car that she's driving. Why? Because she has put Rick Ross in that provider frame, right? Here's the thing, why you'd never want to fall into that provider frame, right? Every time you're on a date with a woman, when she asks you what you're doing, yes, of course you want to tell her you have a job, sure. But you don't want to be like, oh, I make 6 figures, 100, like all this kind of money. Just be like, okay, you know what? I do well for myself, right? I can pay my bills, I'm fine, right? You just kind of want to sweep it under the rug. Yeah, I'm not homeless, but yeah, okay, I'm fine. I'm a regular guy, right? Because you never want your first impression for her to put you in that provider frame. Because if she puts you in that provider frame, she is going to be slow rolling you. And once she puts you in that provider frame, she's going to be giving her goodies to somebody else while you're out here taking her out on multiple dates, right? While you're here buying her expensive gifts, right? Because she's put you in that provider frame. You never want to do that. Ever, 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 ever. And if you find yourself, and sometimes, guys, I'm not going to lie to you, right? It even happens to me sometimes. I'll be going out with a girl, and for whatever reason, she has put me in that provider frame, even though I've tried my best not to be in that provider frame. Right? I've tried to sexualize with her on the date, and she just, for some reason, just sees me as that provider guy. I just cut ties with her, right? Because you want to be dating women that are sexually attracted to you, that have a high sexual attraction for you. And I'm not saying that you're not gonna take women on dates or, buy them gifts, right? But you want to be investing your time and money into a woman that is actually sexually attracted to you, that has a high sexual attraction for you, right? You don't want to be the guy that's getting taken advantage of, right? Let's continue. I'm glad they caught the fact that she's asking for a $160,000 car. Meanwhile, she drives a $40,000 car, right? And there's nothing wrong with a $40,000 car, but if you're driving $40,000, you can't even afford a $160,000 car, even if they gifted that thing to you. But again, because she sees him as a provider, she's like, if he buys me that car, he's gonna keep sending me money to take care of that car, right? Guys, let's continue.
Nothing wrong with that. You was once in a Toyota.
But you expect a good car because he ain't advanced,
Right, for sure. He said if you were to get me a gift.
Okay.
But you might not be ready for that Bentley to take it yet.
What she got to get in first?
I don't know. I mean, what you say you in right now?
A Ford.
A Ford.
Yeah, but I can push a
What
Bentley.
year is it? Not saying you can't. I ain't saying you can't. That ain't what I said. I'm just being realistic right now, because if you got a Ford, I may not just jump you to that Bentley.
Okay.
You feel me?
Yeah,
Like GLA.
What the hell?
Not
is
the
that?
CLA.
Like the little small thing.
Oh, she'll smile. You should break down with that the little joint.
Yeah.
Yeah. Then
Fair.
you feel me? That's being, you gotta be, realistic at the same time. Even when if you fucking with a potential billionaire, you want them to see that realistic side of you.
And now here's the issue, right? She's not even appreciative of it, right? She's like, oh no, I wouldn't drive a CLA, a Mercedes. You wouldn't drive a Mercedes? Come on. But here's the thing. She can have these expectations. Any girl that you're dating can have whatever expectations that they have, right? But you cannot be that guy that is just out here spending your money willy-nilly on girls that don't even care for you, right? Because girls will take advantage of you. If you let them, they will take advantage of you. And one of the things that Rick Ross is doing that's kind of wrong is he's leading with his money. He's like, oh yeah, sure, I can afford this, because, the male ego wants to be like, because she's on the show, he wants to be like, yeah, I can give my woman this, I can give her. But for us regular guys, right? We're not out here trying to find a girl that we can spend money on. We're trying to date a woman that has high sexual attraction for us. And then if we find the right one, maybe make her our wife or girlfriend, right? Who knows, right? But we we never want to lead with our wallet. And that is one thing that I say that he's doing wrong. But again, he's Rick Ross, right? So he can do whatever he wants. But I'm telling you guys out there, guys, you never want to lead with your money, guys. You never want to lead with your money, because women will make you wait. They will slow roll you. I promise you, right? If you're out here bragging about how many houses you have and how many cars you have, and man, she will make you take her on 8 dates, 12 dates, buy her this, buy her that, before you even get anywhere near her, right? So you never want to do that, especially for a girl that doesn't even appreciate it.
You feel me?
Yeah.
Because I could think for you. You feel me? I could do the shit for you. I could say, a bit, shut the fuck up, I'm gonna get you this. And when you get a motherfucker, I'll get you a Volvo or some shit. I don't know.
Put this women in Volvos.
Yeah. You gotta do some weird shit sometimes. Get the Volvo,
Just
fill
to
the
see
back
how
seat
she
up
react.
with the flowers.
See how she react.
Yeah, then you got a puppy?
I don't. I want a dog though. I want a golden doodle.
You
really bad.
You don't have a puppy?
I don't.
Okay.
You can start there with the puppy.
It's a lot
Yeah,
of things.
then, it's
a lot of things we can start with, but don't say that Bentley shit no more. That shit ain't.
She still wants the car.
The fucking dealer all the time. And shit, tell Bentley Rose said it. It's facts.
All right, so we got to hook up to a lot of texts soon, bro. So any questions you got, you know what I'm saying? We got our own questions as well.
She hooked up right now?
Yeah, she hooked up.
You ready, baby?
I guess so.
When was the last time you had sex?
Probably a week ago.
Is it
lying? That's the truth.
Is it what?
That's the truth.
Why'd you wait so long?
Wait so long to what?
Have sex. You're not consistent with your partner, or do you not like having sex on a daily basis?
It's someone that I'm seeing.
It's someone that
Yeah,
you
it's
see.
not someone random.
That's what I'm just saying. If it's someone you see, why'd you wait a week? Or do you?
Because he doesn't live here, he flies here.
Okay, then that's cool. But if he was here, would you have sex multiple times in one day?
Probably, yeah.
Okay.
All right. Okay, guys. So there's a couple of things that you may have missed, right? So when they said, okay, what if I wanted to buy? Rose asked her, what if I wanted to buy you a puppy? She's like a golden doodle. Guys, again, when she sees you as a provider, she's going to ask you for this absorbent things, right? I googled it. A golden doodle puppy costs anywhere between $3,000 to $5,000, right? If you're buying a golden doodle for your wife, that's your wife, right? You're not gonna buy a golden doodle for a girl that you're just kind of dating, right? Again, even though she asked for that, she still was like, oh, we still gotta get to the bed with me. Again, guys, when I'm telling you this, right, when a girl puts you in that provider frame, why it's so bad is because it is all, her being with you is contingent on the things that you can do for her. That is why it's so dangerous to have a woman put you in that provider frame. You never want to be in that frame, because once in her mind she puts you as the guy, as a provider, it's hard to get out of that, right? Because she is going to make your pockets hurt, right? She's going to make your pockets hurt. Guys, again, with her or not, she doesn't, most people are going to miss this, right? Rose asked her, hey, when was the last time you had sex? Oh, I had sex last week. Oh, so with some random guy? Oh, no, it's the guy that I've been seeing. Okay. Fine. Cool. You've been having sex with this guy. But wait a minute. You say you drive a Ford. Yeah. I'm confused. When you, in this hypothetical that we were talking about, you said if Ross was going out with her, she would ask him for a Bentley truck. Yeah. How come she didn't ask the guy that flies in and blows her back out for a Bentley truck? How come she's still driving a Ford? Right? What does this mean? It means that, guys, for access, again, like I said, there's the sexual guy frame and then there's the provider frame. What frame do you think the guy that flies in and blows her back out is in? The provider frame or the sexual frame? She sees that guy as sexual, right? She has a very high sexual attraction for him. Every time, imagine she's not even committed to her. He just flies in whenever, blows her back out, flies out. Remember, not he flies her to him. He flies in, does whatever he needs to do in the city, calls her up, hey, I'm in the city. If you want to come through, let's chill. But Rose, because she puts him in that provider frame, oh, you got to buy me $160,000 truck. Make sense, guys? Is it making sense to you now? Again, this is no hate to any of these people, but I'm just, from just the interactions, we can learn things so that you can apply these things to your life. When you are on a date with a woman or you're asking a woman out, right? And she's there asking you, hey, I need you to take me to this fancy restaurant. I thought we just trying to get to know each other. Especially when you ask her out for coffee. Hey, let's go grab coffee. Oh, I don't really drink coffee, or I don't really drink tea. Why don't we go to this fancy restaurant? What frame did she put you in? Right?
We got some questions of our own, so we can go ahead.
What's your name again?
Cora.
Cora, how you doing, Cora?
I'm good.
So, like, why do you want to date your boss? Like, what do you like about him?
She's smart.
You know, like he's a good-looking man. He's got a nice beard, some nice teeth.
Okay.
He seems sweet. I don't know him. Would love to get to know him.
Okay.
But
So, what do you know about him? Like, what are some facts?
I know that he makes some fire music.
What
So you
about
want a Bentley truck?
you love
I
chicken
do.
wings?
You want a Bentley truck?
Not
Yeah.
a Bentley truck no more, baby.
Okay.
Trust me.
The Volvo,
You
right?
gotta trust me.
We downgrade the Volvo.
It may not be the Volvo,
Yes or no?
I
I
said
think the Volvo, if
the
it were,
Volvo better than the Bentley.
if it were
I
like
ain't gonna
the
get you
year,
the Volvo
this
though.
year.
I'm gonna be honest. I ain't never bought a Volvo. What's not true?
She would be okay with
She wouldn't be okay with you giving her a ball.
Oh, she lying?
Yeah.
You being dishonest? You can't be dishonest, baby. I gotta be able.
Hey, it is what it is, guys. Again, no disrespect to any of these two people, right? They just, it's a show, but it lets us understand, guys, when you're on a date with a girl, you have to, at every moment of the interaction, look at, is she putting me in that provider frame? Right? Is she putting me in that provider frame? I'm not saying that you cannot marry a woman that puts you in the sexual frame or get into a relationship with a girl that puts you in the sexual frame. Here's the thing. When a woman puts you in that provider frame, why it's so dangerous is because she sees you as a mark. She sees you as a target. She will never have burning, genuine desire for you, right? She will only see you as a paycheck. That's the girl that would go into the bathroom and try to take your condom out of the trash and get herself pregnant, right? Because she will need to come up on a check, right? So you have to be wary of these things. I'm not saying all women will do this, but that's what I'm saying. When you're dating any woman, right, you have to look at what frames is she putting me in and what things are coming out of my mouth that is making her put me in certain frames, right? Am I leading with my money? Am I bragging too much about my money? That's what happens when you brag a lot about the things you earn to a woman. She's gonna be like, oh, okay, I'm glad you said that because I need to go shopping, right? But when you're dealing with the woman, the first thing you need to offer is some good D. That is it, right? You're always trying to close with the woman, always sexualizing with her, right? You never want to get into a logical frame with a woman. Oh, I do this. I can fly you out. I can put you in the nicest hotels. I can buy you. Once you say that you can do these things for a woman is going to take advantage of you, right? Especially they're the ones that are looking to take advantage of some men. I'm not saying all women do this, but I'm saying that if you put yourself in that frame in her mind, she is going to put you in that provider frame. You want to always be in that sexual guy frame with her, right? The sexual guy is the one that's gonna get to clap those booty cheeks really quick, right? High sexual attraction for the sexual guy, low sexual attraction for the provider guy, okay? Guys, that is the video for today. If you haven't already, guys, go ahead, hit that subscribe button, turn on post notifications so you don't miss any of my future videos. Guys, I would love to hear what you think about this video in the comment sections below. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.